Welcome to your Wednesday, February 18th morning update. Remember when the Summer of Love happened and BLM, the black liberal Marxists and their white slaves, would wander around the cities and come up to groups of people, perhaps on sidewalk cafes or restaurants, and demand they shout their thing? Silence was violence, unless it's the wrong kind of talk, like calling out their purity test like the sort of tyrannical fascistic violence that it is. It's a tough row to hoe. The government schools don't teach intellectual agility. You have to do that yourself, because that sort of thing is a hindrance to the advance of global Marxism. They don't want smart people. They don't want people who can think on their feet. They don't want people who want to learn on their own. In other words, you should probably just shut up, but when prompted, you had damn well better say the right thing, and you better say it with enthusiasm. What? What do you mean you're not going to use your mouth to share my opinion?
How dare you?
That brings us to the Berlin Film Festival, down the road from the Munich conference, where AOC, Sandy Cortez, heaped glory upon America.
It is not a. It is not a remark on who Maduro was as a leader. He canceled elections. He was an anti-democratic leader. That doesn't mean that we can kidnap a head of state and engage in acts of war just because the nation is below the equator.
And in Berlin, actors Michelle Yeoh and Neil Patrick Harris refused to get political despite prodding from the reporters at the German film event. Separately, comic actor Kevin James shared a similar sentiment. He didn't really want to say anything, but you will say that.
Yes, Your Excellency, shall be done at once. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Heil Hitler.
Yes, you will. The legacy media stirred up this mess by bullying stars into taking stands on hot-button issues. The fact that some decided to avoid political answers became a narrative all its own. Heaven help us if the assembled stars defended ICE, stood up for President Trump, or otherwise defied the progressive narrative. Plus, it's a two-pronged problem. Legacy media enforces liberal groupthink, but so does Hollywood. The new blacklist against conservatives proves it, just as Kelsey Grammer, James Woods, Dean Cain, Kevin Sorbo, and dozens of other right-leaning artists who never speak up for fear of being punished. It's bullying, plain and simple. Free speech isn't protected anywhere else like it is in America, but the Troglodyte Army is the same everywhere you go on the planet. If you don't think what they think and say what they say and say it when they demand you say it, you're going to get bullied.
It can't be bargained with. It can't be reasoned with. It doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear, and it absolutely will not stop. Ever.
They don't stop. Why else would actor Ted Levine, who co-starred as a serial killer in The Silence of the Lambs more than 30 years ago,
It places the lotion in the basket.
serve up a mewling apology this week for the film's so-called anti-trans messaging? That's the world we live in, people. Free speech is rare. Let's do what we can to defend it. Oh, and support it, please. Donate. We really do need your support. Thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow, whether you donate or not. Have a great day.